What is up, you guys? It is Saturday, and I apologize for not posting yesterday. Things kind of got out of hand with my friends, and I forgot to make this. So again, I'm sorry. I will answer this week's topic today. It was addressing gender or sexual identity bashing, how you can cope with it, what to do, who to rely on, and yeah. So unfortunately, I haven't really experienced much bullying in my life. However, to say that I've experienced none wouldn't be true. In high school, well, it didn't really start until senior year because that's when I cut all my hair off. That's when I came out and really was more comfortable with myself. But anyways, I cut my hair off summer of senior year, and then that's when I started running into a little bit of trouble with people at school, mostly because I was perceived as a boy. And when I first cut my hair off, I was like, oh, this is nice. I was basically a man anywhere I went in public because everybody at the time I would say misgendered me because I was identifying as a woman. And literally, the first day I cut my hair, I was called sir and gentleman and all these things. And it was like a new thing for me. And going back to school, let's see. So I did that over the summer. So going back to school was kind of like a hit in the face, to see how my peers treated me differently. There was one kid who would call me Sean. My name that obviously was not my fucking name, and it's disrespectful. He was calling me that because I appeared to be like a boy. And it's a form of bullying. It was, but he was my friend. I still respect him. I have no resentment towards him, but I do think that it hurts sometimes. Because even before I cut my hair off, he called me Sean because I wore, my flannels, and I was like your stereotypical dyke before I cut my hair. And then you can imagine when I cut my hair, instead of being perceived as a masculine woman, I was seen as a boy. So it was interesting. But yes, I didn't run into much trouble. Obviously, with my family, I did. I'm trying to think of other ways I've been bullied. I mean, one of the biggest is, I go in, but I was still identifying as a woman, or when I was with my family and I needed to, eventually when I started, realizing, oh, maybe I am questioning my gender identity. When I was using the women's bathroom, out of force because I was with my family and I'm not out to them, the girls in there would look at me weird, and, some would even tell me, you're in the women's bathroom, as if I'm, on fucking drugs. I know I'm in the fucking women's bathroom. What are you doing? People just never fail to amaze me. But anyways, so that's one. It was just very uncomfortable going in the women's bathroom because not for me, but I know that I was making other people around me uncomfortable. So that kind of took a toll on me. So I started using the men's, and that's what's kind of got me thinking because what if all of this I don't want to say that I started questioning my gender identity because of society, but I was right when I cut my hair, right from the start. I was being called sir and gentleman. And so it really got me thinking, is this more comfortable for me? Do I prefer this? And then I got thinking, oh yes, I do. But then now I've kind of hit a little bump where I'm questioning myself again. And what if all of this was spurred because, excuse me, I'm sorry, I'm just gross right now. Anyways, and I've been thinking, what if all of this was because I passed as male in society? And what if that's what's got me thinking, people think I'm a boy, maybe I'm not a woman. I'm too masculine to be a woman. So that's what I've been thinking about now. So coming to college has really opened my eyes, and made me more aware of more aware of the non-binary genders, which I had never been exposed to prior to college. So I'm just kind of been thinking. I'm going on a tangent. What am I supposed to be talking about? Bullying. Sorry guys. I guess I was just saying, going off on that because although I have not been bullied, people have definitely changed the way that I view myself because of things I've been told or ways I've been treated. So no, I've never been outright bullied. Ways to cope, I think, everyone says be yourself, surround yourself with good people. What I think you have to do is really get comfortable with yourself and have someone there with you, one person. You don't have to have a whole support group, but it's always nice to have one person, one constant in your life. I have my best friend who I met her probably my junior year, so she's been here with me throughout this whole transition, which is awesome. and just having that one person really does help. So that's what I could tell you. Another is like before I had met her, I had nobody to talk to who I was comfortable with, telling all of these things to about my personal life, about my family, about all of that. So I resorted to Tumblr, and I have some regrets. I do, because I really did talk to a lot. I fucked with a lot of people throughout this like process, and I hurt a lot of people because I was questioning myself. So I took it out on other people, and because I relied on them, and then they became to rely on me, and then I left. But anyways, that's not the point. The point is, like, Tumblr was great. I would say to somebody going through what I had gone through, talk to people online who you can relate to, but don't. Let's see. I don't know how to phrase it. Don't put too much on one person who you don't know very well, because you never know how attached they will become, etc. Tumblr. I would rely on Tumblr and one person in real life who you can really talk to. Um, that's what got me through. So yeah, I hope that I'm sorry, this is not very helpful. I'm not feeling well. I have a lot of work. I'm stressed and fuck. But also, anyone going through anything, any sort of problems with their family, I can relate. You can talk to me anytime. Just send me a message on Tumblr. Add me on Facebook. I'm pretty sure I have like a significant amount of links on my Tumblr where you can contact me. So yeah, do that. I love you guys. I hope everyone has a wonderful weekend and a wonderful next week. All right, take care. Bye.